This is your outgoing Corolla Cross, and that is your incoming Corolla Cross. But then with the introduction of the GR Sports trim, just how much upgraded is the GR Sports trim over the standard trims, the XLE and then the XSE? Let's get down and hit the nail on the head. Welcome back to the channel. Well, the American market is receiving these refreshed, same as the European market. Let's establish the differences here, starting with a hybrid variant, which adopts a new design for the front bumper. You see that? I'm just going to launch some images here that we have so far, featuring a body-colored grille with honeycomb pattern. You see that? This actually mirrors the styling of the facelifted thigh spec model that was introduced last year, guys. Now, a similar treatment has been applied to European spec Corolla Cross as well. At this point, the gas-powered Corolla Cross sees more modest updates. The grille has been restyled, giving the front end a bit more extra ruggedness. You see that? Though the bodywork remains largely untouched, Toyota has introduced new options for the 18-inch alloy wheels, offering a dark gray finish on the XLE trim. So look at this image here, the XLE trim here, and then a gloss black finish on the XSE trim. You can see that on the wheels. There's also a new cavalry blue exterior color, which can be paired with a jet black roof for a two-tone color, as you're seeing here. Gives it a sleek look, right? But then the US buyers won't be able to get their hands on the more aggressive looking Corolla Cross GR Sports trim. This guy, which has just been unveiled in the European market. The GR Sports here has Gazoo racing body kit and a sharper chassis setup, but disappointingly no extra power here. Of course, a few performance upgrades here. The slight differences in the interior. We've got larger infotainment screen and enhanced tech on the various trims. Let's see if we can establish any difference. Inside this car, as you can see here, the biggest change is the new 10.5-inch touchscreen for the infotainment system you see here. And this comes standard on the XLE and the XSE trims. Now, this new display is significantly upgraded from the 8-inch units that sat outgoing models. Now, so come to the driver side here, and you can tell that there's a new digital instrument in there, right? This 10.5-inch screen here is paired with a 7-inch or 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, depending on what trim you have. That is one of the noticeable differences. But then the center console has been redesigned, you can see, for a cleaner look and improved storage options. Other tech upgrades include 4 USB ports, wireless charging, and 9-speaker JBL premium audio sound system, depending on the trim that you find yourself on. Of course, you would find this on the higher trims. And as for safety, Corolla Cross comes standard with 9 airbags and Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 with a lot of Toyota's ADS. Interestingly, the powertrains haven't changed much, with the gasoline and the hybrid powertrain options carried over from the outgoing Corolla Cross. The gas-powered model still features a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine, we know this, and that outputs 169 horsepower here. This one is actually paired with a CVT and comes with either a front-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive option. Now, when you jump onto the hybrid versions, it actually outputs 194 horsepower combined. So let me jump onto the GR Sport. I believe that is where the interest is. And of course, there are a lot of cosmetic changes here and there, which makes it look more aggressive. We start from the front, where Toyota changes a few, where you can see that the 2025 Toyota Corolla Cross adopts a honeycomb front grille as the others, and the modified headlights makes it look sharper here, guys. What is actually prominent is that, take a look at the front grille. So the most prominent change is the fitment of an LED light bar, although this is only present on higher grades, as we have spoken about. Now, when we turn to the back of this one, there are subtle changes there, very few tweaks, and the most, I think, noticeable one is the new tail lights, which now includes tiny fins, which Toyota claims that it improves stability and aerodynamic performance, which will come to bear when this vehicle becomes available here. Now, this GR Sport, unfortunately, this GR Sport does not feature any powertrain upgrade over the standard models, but at least it looks the part. There are a few key changes made here, and that includes bespoke front bumper. You see that? Grille with a similar design to what you find on the current GR Corolla Hot Hat. Okay, this particular GR Corolla wears 19-inch black wheels, which is bigger than the 18-inch that we find on the other trims, and this comes in storm gray color. While the engine has been left untouched, as earlier stated, there are some minor performance changes that have been made. For example, the suspension on on the GR Sport Corolla Cross has been dropped by 0.4 inches, that's 10 millimeters shorter, and has been tuned for sportier handling. Again, some of the things that you see is the power steering that has also been tweaked, and you see the introduction of new pedal shifters that come standard on the GR Sport trim of the Corolla Cross. Toyota has also added in the technology compartment sport mode and a snow extra mode. You got it? These are the basic changes we can establish at this point in time, and we'll leave the rest to you if you are about deciding which of the trims you should go after, and if whether at all you even need to move from your last year Corolla Cross to this year's Corolla Cross. Thank you. Have a great good day until we see you time again. Bye bye.